Yes, I have a lot of energy, and sometimes it's, well, most of the time when I have this much energy and I can't get up, fuck, and move around or go swimming because the water is too cold, I start feeling like I'm just going a little nutso inside. And so I need to focus the energy. And sometimes I pick up the dictionary and I just flip open to a word to see, ask for a little bit of guidance. What should I do with this energy? Dictionary. Clod, earth. So it's telling me to go outside, which is something that I've been wanting to do. Yeah, because I can see out there. Let me show you. It's very pretty. That's the pepper tree that's gonna get cut next week. I'm very concerned about how much they're gonna take off. Okay, so I'm gonna go outside and I'm going to collect items to make a Christmas tree for my desk. And I'm gonna visit the pepper tree, the pomegranate tree, the olive tree, and the pine tree. And that's a lot of acreage to cover for me in a wheelchair, but I've got to do something with this energy, and I've got to get outside and be with the trees. And so let's see how we do. I made it to the garage, and I'm stopping here at this shelf with all of these paintings on it. This looks like the softest ground cover. It's so sweet. I hear Mia coming from the distance. See what she has to say when she shows up. Hi. What's happening? I'm going to pick that pomegranate and take it over to the olive tree. Come here. Show everyone your new coat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, sweetheart. You're getting so good at that. Yeah. I picked this pomegranate from the trees over there, and now I'm nestled amongst the olive leaves. It's cracked. I think that's how the fruit shows you that it's ready. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open this. Wow. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, amazing. Yeah, so I don't have water to swim in right now, and I don't have a vehicle to go for a drive besides the wheelchair, so I went for a drive out here to the trees. This is my second creative video. It's December now. So after I released the last creative video and published it, I could sort of see the video from a new perspective after I put it out in public and saw that other people were watching it. Then I began to see it from a different point of view as well, which is an interesting phenomena that happens when I put it up. It's like, oh, I see it in a totally different way, and I become feeling more vulnerable and shy and awkward. And there's a beauty and a discomfort that arises in me from sharing so openly from a vulnerable state, which is what I usually feel like I'm doing. Oh, it's the Postal Service. Wow. Blue jay. I have no agenda, you know? I don't know what's happening here. I have creative urges, and that's okay. So I'm okay with the beauty and the discomfort that arises from openly sharing from this vulnerable space. Me sharing more authentically, which may not make sense to lots of people. It's a language that I'm finding from within myself. And I think it's beautiful to be courageous enough to continue to present and try and connect from that space. I think it would be great if more people could do that as well, to give permission to everyone around to feel more free to do things in their own weird little way without feeling afraid. I ordered some new bearings for my wheelchair front caster wheels, which I'm going to change. Some new electrodes for my electric muscle stimulator. I want to connect with others from a space that feels most true to myself, so that I am not doing a disservice to my creative spirit or not being authentic. I did an animation of my tiny critic. He's this guy that pops up after I post a video or make something creative that I question after I feel that it's been out in the public. And he's like an older gentleman from New York City. Just came out the other night. Here he is.
This is the worst video. You have to record better than video.
I want to do animations of all the different sides of me, so that everyone feels seen and no one has to act out. I'm gonna go back inside and probably get into the standing frame to stand up, because the sitting in the wheelchair for the past hour is starting to get really uncomfortable. It's frustrating. It's frustrating having all of this energy. Some days are like this. My therapist gave me a beautiful quote the other day. How do you channel your energy when you have too much energy? Is anyone watching this in a wheelchair that's paralyzed? How do you channel your energy when you're feeling like you have so much energy and you want to just get up and run, go swimming across the Pacific? Sometimes it's extremely overwhelming. I'm practicing breathing. Practicing Qigong. Listening to music, letting it carry me. What do you do? Sing, get creative, get serious about managing in a healthy way. Managing the fruits. The fruits of what it means to be a human and experience all of this. How do we handle it? What do we do with it? What does it mean? Is it helping? What am I going to eat?